We love, baby. We love.
Wow.
We back.
Wow. We back. We ain't even started yet.
We back.
Good evening, everybody. And as you know, as you can tell, it's going to be one of them shows. Our technical man over there didn't say, he didn't give me no finger. Anyway, this is all in your business on Monday night. You know what I'm saying? And bear with me, my voice is going down, so my co-hosts, they gonna handle their business tonight. So anyway, this is your boy Jay Will, and to the left,
your boy 20.
Oh yeah, it's your boy 50 on the ones and twos, baby.
And for those who don't know, it's spring break weekend here in the lean. So the queen that took her grandbabies on an adventure. Yeah, she got. I think she said right now they at Goodwill, and then after that going to the Salvation Army. You know what I'm saying? She said they touring all the Goodwills in Texas, and all she gonna let them pick one gift at every Goodwill. You know what I'm saying? So I wish them the best adventure for the spring break. You know what I'm saying? How y'all fellas doing?
Doing good, man. Can't complain.
It was a long Monday. I know that.
That hour change been messing me up.
Man, spring
stop being a baby. You should have went to bed last night. That's what's wrong with you.
I did. I was asleep by 11 o'clock. Uh-oh.
I got it. My top ain't no good. Anyway, so how y'all feeling about the spring forward? Anyway, like y'all said,
still feeling it.
I think they need to do it like every other place is. No more spring and no more clocks falling back.
Okay.
That hour lost, boy. It'll mess you up, but
you don't complain when we fall back because you gain an hour.
Oh yeah, that gain an hour is good.
So
for these old bones.
So they really are thinking about doing away with that.
Yeah.
I mean, how do y'all? I mean, like, what do you think?
I think they should. There's no point in it.
You don't think?
As long as they fall back and leave it, that's what they should do. Fall back and leave it.
Okay. So if you do it like that, do you leave it forward?
Because what is it, shorter days now?
Yeah, shorter days.
Well, when it's fall back, it's shorter days.
Shorter days.
Because you're thinking about it, when you spring forward.
Yeah.
I mean, the sun don't set till like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Long days, short nights.
Yeah. So if you leave it back, sun won't be going down to like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It's gonna be mess. So
I don't know.
You would almost need to leave it forward
just to
so it don't mess up people who.
Well, so they were saying that it affect the older generation more than it does like
sundowners and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I don't know. I mean, this is the thing. We've been doing this all our lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we used to it. We conditioned for it and everything. I ain't the only one to see it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But anyway, let's just, for those who don't know, all in your business, we are a podcast and we are like the Black TMZ of what's going on. I tell everybody, talking about the hot things going on, the hot topics, giving you our take on it, and also bringing you up to breast on what is going on, the hot topics. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's jump right into it.
Let's get it.
Number one, I'll let y'all read. My
Dak Prescott calls off wedding with Sarah Jane Ramos 1 month before the wedding. Just 1 month before the wedding, Dak Prescott and his fiancee Sarah have decided to call it quits and go their separate ways. The shocking turn of events reportedly took place during the joint bachelor and bachelorette parties in the Bahamas. Prescott and Sarah Jane's love story began 3 years ago. During that span, they welcomed 2 daughters into the world, Margaret Jane Prescott and Aurora and Rain Prescott. Dak and Sarah Jane decided to tie the knot in April, right around the time of the NFL draft, a month before the dream wedding. Prescott and Sarah organized joint bachelor and bachelorette parties in the Bahamas, A massive argument took place between Prescott and his soon-to-be wife, and they decided to call off the wedding. According to sources close to TMZ, learned that this outcome wasn't a result of the heat of the moment. Rather, the pair had been on bad terms for quite some time, with ongoing disagreements, unresolved issues, and contributing to their decision to call off the wedding. Man,
Well, that's where they messed up. First off, they had their bachelor and bachelorette party together.
and she bought them strippers on his money.
Man, she only bought one stripper.
Nah, she bought a whole pack of them.
Did she buy a whole pack?
Yeah, she bought a whole pack of them.
This is my question. There had to be some issues
before this. Yeah, but way before this.
Cause let's just be honest. I ain't trying to go to my fiance's bachelorette party. And I don't need her coming to my bachelor party. Not that I'm trying to do some inappropriate stuff.
Correct.
But for you, I mean, when do you hear let's do a joint party?
Yeah. And
Everything
then you
about
learn that she bought some strippers on your money.
I'm shutting it down.
You shutting it down?
Shutting it down.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me say this. I would say it was this. If she had a bachelor party and I said, okay, here go card, do what you want to do because I'm not there.
Yeah.
All right. Now, in my mind, I'm going, you're probably going to have some strippers.
Yeah.
You're going to have some fun. But you can't buy strippers while I'm there. Well, that dude look better than me. We got problems.
Oh, somebody going between the rock and the dry.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everything.
Because you already on a little island to begin with.
Yep.
So they was probably like, hey, Dak, you want me to go ahead and run your card for these strippers? It's a whole pack of them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody like, oh, you buying 2 for 1? You know what I'm saying? Or 2 for 2? 2 female strippers, 2 male strippers. She went over the limit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? She got 2 additional strippers.
Yeah.
I mean, because my thing is, I don't think he was just mad because she got a stripper.
No, it was some stuff going on.
They said she wouldn't sign the prenup after he got that. He signed that big contract deal.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't sign the prenup, and that's one of their main. They was arguing.
But why would you wait until a month before though? If you couldn't resolve that, then you should have.
So I was looking at something else, and so they said they was already having problems.
Yeah.
Before this. So to me, he probably started asking about this prenup a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And she probably like, I ain't gonna sign. You know how you don't trust me. I don't want you for your money. We got kids together. Woo woo.
Yeah.
And he probably kept going. All right, whatever. All right. And now it's getting close. And he probably like, look. Then you went out here and got 4 strippers. You supposed to get 2.
You're supposed to get 2.
Don't sign this prenup. Cause we're not doing Diddy. Look. The strippers done came with 18 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He probably like, oh no,
this ain't going down. I would have shut the whole party down.
But they messed up by having them together. That's having them in the same. Y'all. He should have went somewhere. She should have went to the Bahamas. He should have went somewhere else. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he got the money to do that. I mean, but I don't think it was because they had him in the same spot. I think it was just something that built up, and they got to arguing in front of everybody.
Because they had to call in to verify if they can run his car for all of that mess.
You know how people is, girl. Go on and get that right there. It's on that. You know how girls is, women are. I'm gonna say
she
that.
swiped it and they called him Mr. Prescott.
She got the black card. No limit. And she hit no limit.
So what if it was the other way around? He had ordered a slew of strippers.
Okay, but that's a great point. Let's look at it this way.
So did she say, oh, so since I didn't sign that prenup, you just gonna get all these women?
So look at it this way. Now you know how people can be.
Yeah.
We go in there and we say, all right, we gotta, let's say, I'm be real. This
Be real,
bunch of people. We got a 3 stripper limit.
Mm-hmm.
You get 3 male strippers, I get 3 female strippers. And let's say he look over there and she got 6.
Man.
Then you know what men 9 times out of 10 do. Okay.
Let me get 9 of them.
Okay, you got 6 over there. Send me 12 more strippers over here.
Yeah.
And now she looking. Now we fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
you done went over the stripper limit.
they went over the stripper limit.
Uh-huh.
And it's supposed to be a no-touch policy.
Now, yeah, where they're touching and feeling.
And she touching, he touching.
Yeah.
That's what probably would happen.
And next thing you know, there go a bottle in there.
One of his own boys said, "Hey man,
Now
he got glitter on the side of his."
Hey, because you know Dak done took some offensive linemen. He took some big boys with him. You know what I'm saying? He got some big dudes with him.
Now they sitting over there with glitter all over their
Yeah,
face.
he got glitter
Because he had buns all
he
on
done
their
been
lips.
motorboated 12 times.
Now she mad. He mad.
You know, that had to be a rough flight home.
Man, you gotta call it quits.
You know, they all flew together.
Yeah.
The whole plane was probably full of
Let her get on first.
the groomsmen and bridesmaids. That whole plane was he probably chartered a flight.
Yeah.
Now they flying back, and they probably
They
flew
ain't
over
talking.
there. They probably flew over there, everybody jamming, having a good time.
dancing.
Taking shots on the plane.
Yeah, they flew back, everybody just quiet.
Can't believe he brought us over here with this mess.
I said, Dak, don't you bring me to nothing else.
Oh, no, you know how your boys is.
Nah.
Boy, that nigga he had 12 strippers.
Yeah, it's 12 of them over there.
Everybody on their phones. Hey, man, it's one of the best bachelor parties ever, bro.
Now Dak finna lose his mind.
Cause look, you gotta think about it. They got the strippers. Now they popping bottles.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
And
He done got mad.
And then wait, Dak done got mad and cut her spending off.
Yeah.
Cut him off over there. And he's still popping bottles.
Man.
He probably left there and had everybody follow him. And
They probably hit it after spot.
You know, that probably
after.
You know, that probably you know.
Yeah.
They probably got one of the party vans.
Oh man.
She probably sitting at the room, mad, crying.
And then you know how you ruin a stripper night. Y'all ain't getting. I ain't paying y'all. Ass them. Now they leave because they mad.
Yeah.
He done cut the one tip off.
Man.
We need some more one. He done cut that off.
Dang.
Dang.
But that was a quiet flight home though.
Unless he stayed another night.
Nah.
Oh, you think he rode back on the plane
Yeah.
with him?
Yeah, everybody rode back
Let me
together.
tell you something. They live together.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
So you know he flew back with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she
Can
could
you
have got
imagine
that
going to the
ransacked.
house? Yeah.
Would've
Well, y'all
ransacked
supposed to walk in the
everything.
house like, what you gonna do?
So that's the question. You know they rode together probably to the airport, right?
Man,
So he landed. Do he go?
I'm just gonna get an Uber.
No, I bet he didn't.
I bet you he got his car up there.
I bet he said you better find an Uber. Call your Uber. No, I wouldn't have did that.
Nah, they probably
I wouldn't
rode
have done
back.
that.
Didn't say a word to each other. He still got little glitter specks on his face.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bad ride home.
Yeah, I look. I'd have drove her home.
Nigga was
Yeah,
probably making
'cause-
sound.
Hey, you see them TikTok where they start playing different music.
Man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And they both been on picking out songs. All the way
hate
home.
you. Yeah, boy. That's a bad. I mean, from the flight back to the ride home was probably the worst.
But if you was his boy, would y'all let him live it down, or would y'all be like,
Oh,
every time you see him,
hey, that was a good party you threw, boy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, you know what I be telling you? Bruh, I can't wait till you throw I'm single party. Cause that party was lit. That I'm single and free party you finna throw. Oh,
it's gonna be lit.
we finna be like Michael Irvin them on how they used to be
in the 90s.
in the
boy.
90s. What? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's bad. That's bad. All the way around is bad.
yeah,
Cause you don't know. I can just imagine who slept on the couch.
Oh, when they got back to the
Yeah,
room.
when they got back to the house.
back to the room.
Back to the room. Well, they
Wait.
probably had different rooms.
Nah.
No, bro.
Nah.
They there together. Their room was sharing together.
Yeah, they probably had one of them. What you call them? Suites.
Suites.
Yeah.
Them honeymoon suites
Mm-hmm.
with the jacuzzi tub. I would have ran me a bubble bath.
But you know, I gotta be, if I'm Dak, I'm mad. Cause you gotta think, I be sitting there going, I ain't getting married. He probably done dropped $10,000,
$20,000
It's
between
not
the
a
two of them.
between the two of them,
Mhm.
flights, everything.
Well, more than that.
And so the question would be, especially if he got a lot of his own football friends, they probably pay for their own flight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I pay for their own flight, but still, I still just be like,
Because I bet you his boys was quiet on the way back too. Like, man.
No, they wasn't.
No, they
You
wasn't.
don't think that was quiet?
Hell no.
That was live. Man, I can't
'Cause
wait
you
to
know
do
you
it
got
again,
the,
Dak.
you got the one. Hey man, we going out when we get back.
Changed his name to DP. That nigga
Hey.
ain't Dak no more. He DP.
Hey, that we land at 7 tonight.
What we
Where
doing
we
tonight?
going?
What we doing?
What's the play? Yeah, boy, man.
Cause you got to think. Cause you know what that is. Somebody done walked up to him, and they
Yeah.
probably not sitting beside each other on the flight
Yeah.
back, right? She probably sitting over there. Hey man, I just called my boy. You ain't supposed to be on your phone on the plane. I know, but he said that the club gonna be lit tonight.
The club gonna be lit. He already got a section.
He
with
already
him.
got the section so that you can lick your wounds. Not lick over, lick your wounds. You know what I'm saying? And we can pick up because we told him you like that purple glitter that's already on your face.
It's
That's
already
how
on your
you
face.
play, man.
It's gonna be a bundle of them at the table.
We gonna have them ready.
That's what's gonna happen.
And you know that, man, go on, man.
Going on,
Go on,
man.
man.
Go on, man.
I gotta go home, man.
Go, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a flight to have though.
You know, but if you want to call in and discuss this, the number is 325.
349-6342.
Feel free to call in if you feel like, because this is my question. Was doing a bachelorette party a really good idea?
I don't think that was a good idea.
I mean, you got to look at it though. There's a lot of people that do it,
I ain't never heard nobody doing
but
that.
Me neither.
if you already having problems, maybe y'all need that night away from each other.
But you know what? Maybe okay. I agree. But the other problem is if you already having problems,
Yeah.
Why didn't they just call it off?
because she might have been like, if you ain't got nothing to hide, let's do because you know how women get. If you don't plan on doing nothing, let's just have our party together.
Yo, yeah.
And he probably like, man, 'cause that's when you got to call your boys, man. We gonna do it.
We're
with
gonna
him.
do it
What?
together, man.
Bro, are you serious?
They probably had
Oh,
out
yeah.
everything planned out. Hey, Dak, we gonna
Cause you got
do
to think,
this and
his boys got money. He'd be like, man, I already called ahead.
Yeah.
I got this, and this. Oh, we gonna do it with him.
oh
I'm gonna have
man,
to call and cancel.
we gonna cancel all of this.
I had already wired my money over there.
Because even if you don't touch them, you still gonna get into an argument.
boy,
Well, no.
Yeah. So you just gonna sit there with all that in your face?
yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gotta touch them. I mean, you can.
I'm with you.
I mean, you gonna get in trouble
Anybody that got a
regardless.
woman,
Yeah, you gonna get in trouble
You
regardless.
And
gonna
they
get
there.
in trouble, yeah.
But
Oh.
if you can say, I didn't touch him, they put their breastises on me, I mean,
and you didn't push them off.
you get back to the room with all the glitter on your lips and face.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, okay. First motorboat I let go,
But
The second and third,
but the next 7, because you know
in
she
trouble.
counting.
You in trouble.
His phone probably started dinging, started vibrating.
Man, who is that?
Oh, that's your 4th motorboat. That's what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we doing. Now she got, old Jaquan with his junk in her face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Now you left the
You
motorboat.
texting her, talking about some.
Oh,
You just
that's
gonna
what-
let him put his meat in your lips on. Now you both of y'all mad. Yeah, I can see how.
Let's just
we
be
love.
real. Women know how to get it.
Oh,
Quicker than
man.
we can get it to. What?
Man, women that hurt you quickly too.
Yeah. Man got his junk bouncing in her face.
Yeah,
I done threw 4 bottles
man,
across the whole room.
I would have started shooting. Yeah, like that.
Shut it down.
Pow, pow. Oh, Dak shooting. Yes, I am. Yes, I
Look,
am.
I'd have walked over there and I'd have took all the one. This is my money. Give me my ones back.
Matter of fact, give him a black card. Ain't no more tipping going around here.
Mm-mm. And then I'm taking it over there, and I'm taking the black card, and I'm doing the Nelly tip drill. I'm swiping the cheeks.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She would have hit him upside the head with a bottle, man. You would have been over there knocked out.
Yeah. When you remember that.
You know, Dak already been hit with a bottle before. No, his ass would have been laid out over there. He talking about tip drill.
Boy, what?
I would have done the same thing to Otto.
See,
Right?
Awesome.
I can't wait till you have a bachelor party.
Hate me.
You and me twin. Like 50 need to have a bachelor party.
It's gonna be low key.
Oh, private.
I'm gonna go to Vegas.
You have a private bachelor party.
Get in trouble.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas.
What happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Not the bag. Not the bag gonna happen.
And look, we gonna go to Vegas, do a little gambling,
Come back.
you know, and come back. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Soon as stuff starts getting out of hand, that's how you gonna see.
Man, I told him to stop. He wouldn't.
I'm gonna have my little fake glasses on. I don't know nothing.
Hey Siri, record.
That's how you gonna hear Siri. Hey, bro, who you talking to? Nobody.
Record this.
All right, what's the next one, fellas?
All right, let's talk about the Stephon Diggs released from the Patriots. Stephon Diggs has broken the silence after being released by the New England Patriots. Following just one season with the franchise, the veteran wide receiver shared a brief but emotional message with fans on social media. After the news surfaced, Diggs' exit comes only a year into a multi-year deal and amid growing attention around his personal life. In Instagram stories post shared on March 4th, Diggs wrote, "Thank you for a hell of a year." He added that the bond with supporters would last, saying they are family forever. He wrapped up the note with a hopeful message, writing, "Until we meet again," signing off with the jersey number 8.
I seen that coming. That boy from the off season through the season with all the baby mamas and Cardi B and
he was the distraction.
Yeah.
What's called he built that team on no distractions.
Yeah.
So the next head coach, you really don't hear about distractions except for what was the guy that did the killing?
Aaron Hernandez.
That's the only thing that you ever heard from the Patriots.
Yeah.
Since Bill had that team. Yeah, Belichick had that team. So I'm guessing they still going by his rules.
But you got to think about it. Their head coach now played under Belichick.
Correct.
Coached under Belichick. You know what I'm saying? So he is a true part of that tree, right? And not only that, you got to look at the Patriot organization. Like they like you just said, they don't do that.
Correct.
And so, you know, if you're a major distraction, you got to go.
He was a major one too, boy.
You know, and so
because I thought they was gonna let him go at the beginning of the season when he got caught handing them pills out like Skittles on that boat.
You know,
that could have been Tylenol.
That one no goddamn Tylenol.
First of all, I knew he was out there at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was not part of the game plan. They threw the ball to him 2 times? The whole game? Bro, you knew the writing was on the wall at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was
a non-factor in the Super Bowl.
I mean, because you got to think about it. Right now, he got that lawsuit going on with the chef who he was sleeping with. And this is the crazy part. You got to remember, Cardi B was sitting up there with Mr. Kraft.
Yeah, she was.
She had made alliances. And Mr. Kraft probably looking like, you done embarrassed this lady. I done got to know her. She's not a bad person.
Then you done had 10 kids.
Yeah, why you with her? So does he get picked up?
You know somebody gonna take a chance.
Somebody gonna take a chance. Raiders might take a chance on him.
It's gonna be hard with him going through this lawsuit, though.
Yeah, because you almost don't want to touch him until that's done.
Yeah. But between him and his brother, I don't know who had the worst year.
His brother.
Yeah.
Why his brother?
Huh?
Why y'all say that?
I said it because, okay, he get into a different defensive scheme that, he didn't thrive in coming off that injury, coming off the knee injury. So the problem was, is the old adage, his backup was playing well.
Yeah.
And continued to play well.
Yeah.
So it's hard to pull somebody that's doing really good out. Like, I feel like the Cowboys gave him a chance by putting him back in.
Yeah.
But he didn't play to his old standards. So because now you're not playing to your old standards.
Then you get in trouble.
Well, you got to look at it. What was it, last year or the year before when he got all those interceptions by undercutting the ball?
Yeah, it was always out of position, too.
Yeah, but you got two good knees.
Yeah.
The Cowboys been getting torched, even though he did have a great year as a corner. But their secondary haven't been good at all.
Yeah, but what made him good is that he played receiver all those years.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So his ability to really judge the ball in the air, like receivers are able to, is even better than like most corners.
Yeah.
Because he can judge the ball. A lot of corners never play receiver.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or maybe they play receiver in junior high.
Yeah.
He played even in college. So his ability to judge a ball.
Yeah.
So even when he's out of position,
he was still in position.
Yeah.
And so that was his strength. But when you ain't, let's say a true 100%, your weakness was exposed.
That's why
I
asked why y'all said he had a worse season than Stephon.
I say because Stephon, but I mean, before that, he was having a decent season with the Patriots.
Yeah, he was.
He was having a decent season. They was utilizing him.
Yeah.
And then everything else started falling apart with the lawsuits at the end.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You had this thing in the beginning of the season that they were like, they probably said, look, you need to clean your nose.
Yeah.
Hey, let's ride this out. Don't get no more trouble. And then you get in trouble again.
Yeah.
So they prepared to move on going into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But, so that's just my take on that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Plus all the stuff with Carter B, and that's like in the tabloids 24/7. So
yes,
that's another distraction he got to deal with. Not only with his legal stuff. Yeah, I can see. That's why I feel like Stephon had a worse season than his brother.
Nah, I still say Trayvon still had a.
Well, you can blame it on him coming back from his injury
because
next year he might be that same.
He got to get in the right defensive scheme, though.
I mean, he went to Packers.
Yeah, he went to the Packers.
They released him.
Did they release it?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
I thought they released him.
No.
I didn't see them releasing him.
He over there with his boy again. So
yeah, they did release him.
Did they? I don't think they released him. Google it.
Yes. Yeah, they released him on January the 20th.
Oh.
Wow.
So that's why I said
both her babies unemployed.
Yeah. Because then you know you ain't playing well. Then you lie. The coach even says that he gives them leeway when they travel and they want to stay back. It's because of family. But you lie and say you stand with family, then you end up at a concert backstage and somebody film you. Then you get released the next day for lying. So it's just like, bro, you was already struggling. Right. You're already struggling.
Both of them had a terrible season, I feel like. Even though he was producing for the Patriots. But once all that legal stuff and baby mama drama and girlfriend drama, that'll take a toll on the person. And you've seen it happen.
Yeah, especially when you're having 10 kids at the same time.
Well, I tell you what, let's go pay some bills right quick, and y'all are listening to
All in Your Business
on
796
796
The
The
Culture.
Culture.
escalated to the point to where authorities became involved during the video. She also held up a bag containing white powdery substance that she claimed was cocaine. Mm-mm-mm. Presented it as evidence of the alleged drug problem. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been there 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for myself. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I did. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. This is the I tried to tell everybody he needs help, and nobody wanted to listen because he got the money. Y'all don't understand. I don't live. I don't live off him. He needs some help, and this is it. This is what I'm losing. My marriage to this right here.
So she had a bag of a white substance.
And she was sticking her hands all in it.
She was. She on it too. She got to be on it. Ain't nobody. I would have been like, oh, this is what he on. What she on.
And that's why CPS trying to take them kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that stuff is, you can absorb that through your hands by touching on it. And so she had her hands all in the bag. And why you need that much anyway?
Because he's 7 foot tall.
So you saying he got to have a big bag?
Yep.
Got to have a big bag. See.
Oh, man.
What they said, he can't do the regular bump.
He can't do the regular bump?
Can't do the regular bump. His regular bump is 4 bumps.
This whole table.
His bump is 4 bumps. You know what I'm saying? That's a regular for him.
He reminds me of Lamar Odom, man.
Yeah.
But not as far as, we haven't heard everything that came out on.
I saw
No,
that.
I'm saying on Dwight. Because there's so many allegations of him being gay and him doing things, but Lamar Odom, they came out and told everything. The boy was sleeping in brothels and
come to find out, he did an interview.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah, he said he didn't get to do nothing at the brothel because he had that one drink, and that's what took him over the edge. And I guess he OD'd.
So I think they probably put some coke or something in the drink. Because I saw that interview.
Because he didn't get to do nothing.
He said he woke up 4 days later,
man,
in the hospital. But you got to look at Dwight Howard. I think that's a good point. Lately he's been in the news, and it's nothing been good.
No.
From like you said, the gay allegations.
Yeah.
Just the different abuse, different things that he's been, accused of, not saying it's confirmed or not, or is not true. But a lot of those athletes, I think, you talk to them and it's so hard to find that high that they get from playing the sport.
Yeah.
For a lot of us, we play sports, but we played at the junior high school, collegiate level.
Yeah.
And we didn't go any further.
Yeah.
I think when you get to that pinnacle of playing in that professional level, not knocking the college level or any other level, but as you move up, the crowd, the intensity, the speed of the game gets faster. And so it's for a lot of people it's hard to match that adrenaline rush. I remember, playing college ball like that little adrenaline rush you get before the game.
Yeah.
And playing or, the crowd and everything is going on, And for some of us, it's like when it's over, and it's like you can move past it. I think, but for those people that go further into like the NFL and stuff,
and they have a long career,
have longevity in it, several things happen. Think about it. Everybody's not a Michael Jordan where you recognize 20 years after you leave the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, Dwight Howard was a key player back in the day, but he's no Shaq. And what I mean by that is Shaq is still in on TV. He's still on in commercials. Like some athletes, they had a good career, but they're blessed to still have longevity after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so people still know who they are. They still recognize them. And you got to think sometimes I'm listening to interviews of some of these athletes where they talked about how, when you're playing, everybody know you.
Yeah.
You walk into a club, oh, come on in. You don't even pay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to give you a free ball. Like that pampered, that catered to, because people just want to be able to say, Dwight Howard was at my club.
Yeah.
Because he's the pinnacle of his career. Yeah. Now, he walk up there and they like, $20 to get in, bro. I'm Dwight Howard.
So where do you place him? Because a lot of people said he could have been one of the greats. Where do you place him at?
Where do I place him in?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great question.
As a big man, he's not in my top 10 as a big man.
He's not in my top 10. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if he's in the top 15.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he could dunk, but as tall as he was, okay.
Yeah.
He should have been dominating. That's what a lot of people say. He should have dominated the game.
Yes.
Because he was big and strong.
Yeah. I mean,
because the reason why I asked that, because I seen a deal on Manu Ginobili. And he was one of my favorite players growing up. He was left-handed. The boy can Euro step, pass, shoot. And it was like, but nobody talks about him because he was a sixth man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, he was a great player.
But he wanted to be the sixth man.
Yeah.
Because he could have been a starter.
He could have been a starter.
He could have went anywhere and started.
But some people like that. He liked coming off the bench.
Yeah.
And you got to think, a lot of times when he came off the bench,
he was fresh.
He's fresh.
Yeah. And he's going to torch you.
And he
Ginobili!
Tony Parker gave you the blues for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan banging you up. And then this man come out there and start firing the threes, driving in unorthodox, laying up crazy layups.
Yeah.
But nobody give him the recognition. And the dude on TikTok was talking about him like, man, he should be up there with the greats.
Yeah. But I think you know why he's not? Is what we just said. Because he didn't start.
He didn't start, yeah.
Like he is a true definition of the sixth man that can kill you.
Yeah.
And he played his role.
Correct. That's it. He was in the good.
He was a role player.
He was in a good system with Pop. The way he can just, I'm gonna go out there and do what I gotta do. You ain't gotta coach me. You ain't gotta tell me what to do. Just let me go out there and I'm gonna do what you told me to do, and that's it.
Well, but he did get coached because he did.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, Coach Pop didn't have to stay on him like he had to do the other ones.
Yeah, and I think that's why.
Yeah,
because I would say this: probably when he was playing, he was probably highly respected by everybody.
Oh yeah. Because he gave everybody the blues.
He was highly respected.
Yeah,
people always talked about how dangerous he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for the regular fans, he wasn't a starting five, so they was like, "Who?" And then he come out there and torch your team. You like, "Who this man coming off the bench?"
Yeah. He done gave us 30 in 10 minutes.
For real.
Man, that left raggedy, man. Ginobili was cold. He was cold.
But yeah, back to Dwight, though. I just, and with all the allegations, because, they said he was abusing his sons.
Yeah.
Then they showed that video of him making them work out and they was crying. But I didn't see nothing abusive in that. He was just being a dad trying to train his kids, but they were crying and snot slinging and.
But okay. Look at it this way. Let's look at Bronny.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's take us for example. Let's say you got your son coming up, right? You done made a name for yourself, and your son is coming in behind you.
Yeah.
Right. You know that the normal expectations are going to be high. It's going to be way higher for you.
Yeah.
Look at Bronny, right? You can't be, even if you make it to the league, you can't be an average player.
Mm-mm.
Which, to make it to the league, you're not an average player.
Yeah.
You're above average to make it to a
yeah.
professional level. Let me
Yeah.
say that first of all. But you can't even be that because now, if your dad is a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The pressure on you to be equal or better
Yeah.
is higher.
Yeah.
So do you feel like that's what happened to Jordan's sons? Because they hoop, they could hoop, but they didn't go as far. I don't know
Bro, when you in college and
you
you
know-
lose $1 million gambling and you in college in Vegas,
yeah,
you
I mean,
deserve to be.
I mean,
but I'm
I
just
hear
saying,
you.
like, you know,
But he got his daddy habit.
they got
Yeah.
they didn't have to work as hard when your daddy is a trillionaire. Nobody knows how much Jordan is worth because his shoes come out, the same pair of shoes come out every year, and people go and buy them. He had Hanes. Now he's got not only
NASCAR.
NASCAR,
he's
yeah.
got the motorcycle racing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Bruh, and he's got Jordan apparel,
yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan clothing line.
Yeah.
You know, like when you really look at him, he is George started diversifying his portfolio.
Yeah. Yeah.
He actually gave the NBA players a blueprint.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the
what I'm
only
saying?
person that took it was LeBron.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah. Besides LeBron, and then Iverson
Kobe.
had Kobe. Yeah.
Kobe.
Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq-
What is because
Shaq.
Shaq is in a lot of. He got his hands in everything.
We got a caller. Hello. You are on the phone, on the line with 796 The Coach, all in your business. This is Jay Will, who we have the pleasure of talking to.
It's Wit.
What's up, Miss Wit?
Okay, so I was just reading right now because I have you guys on my phone and on my laptop. So not to bring up old ish, but the back to Dak, right? So there's an article that says she allegedly refused to sign a prenup following a $240 million contract with Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is on the prenup, right?
Right.
So she's been with this man prior to, the bigger contract. She's only been with him for 3 or 4 years. So, he was already in the league at that point, but he has 2 kids with her. And so I want to ask you guys, what about the prenup? So how do you feel if a person who has really stuck it out with you guys, but then at the same time, you have $240 million on the line, if not more, right?
Right.
But there's stipulations. So she's actually a real dummy for that because I feel like just like Janet Jackson and her billionaire, whatever that guy was, there's stipulations. And so it doesn't mean you walk away with nothing in the event of a failed marriage. It means if A, B, C, or D doesn't happen, then you're not, whatever the word is, you're not awarded or whatever X amount or whatever the dynamics of that prenup is.
Right.
So if the prenup said, I don't know, we have to be together 10 years, unless I cheat, then you get my $240 million. Well, then she deserves that.
Okay.
But if all he has to do is not do one thing, I don't know the dynamics of it. I'm just saying, So what do y'all feel about prenups? I guess, what do y'all feel about prenups?
So, he's in Texas. And one of the things is the common thing is like what you bring into the marriage. So you got to look at, granted, he signed that contract, but he didn't get all that money up front. So whatever money he had before they got married, that stays with him, right? She's entitled to whatever half he makes afterwards, correct? So I agree with you on that. Like the prenup might have been like, if we get divorced, he gonna have to pay child support.
Mm-hmm.
That's a gift. Prenup don't take you out of child support, but it may say you don't get half, but you get X amount of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So this is always my question. Once you get past 10 million, you're a multimillionaire anyway. Once you get past 2 million, 1 million, you're a multimillionaire. Right? So the question would be, if I'm going, okay, we're gonna sign a prenup. All right. Like you look at Jay-Z, him and Beyonce got a prenup. She get X amount of dollars if they get a divorce, and she get X amount of dollars per kid.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would do something like that.
Yeah.
If we get a divorce, you get X amount of dollars, and you can get X amount of money per kid.
Yeah.
And we can call it cool. Now, and if I do X, Y, Z, that increases the amount you get.
Yeah.
If you
Right.
do X, Y, Z, you don't get nothing,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, besides taking care of these kids. And so, I think that's the biggest thing sometimes. Like in today's times, everybody gets divorced so quickly.
Yeah, especially in that world, in that I can say tax bracket,
Yes.
they don't last. Like you rarely see it. Like you hear about the Denzel and his wife; they've been married for 30 plus years, but you rarely hear of a young NBA player getting married and staying with their wife, or
Yeah.
vice versa.
Well, and if you really nowadays, like with Odell Beckham and a bunch of these players have been breaking down
Yeah.
these $100 million
These $100 million
contracts.
and they only get home with
When you look
$2
at
million.
when you look
Yeah.
at agents, the tax they have
Yeah.
to pay
Yeah.
when they play out of
Out of
out of
state,
town,
yeah.
out of state.
They got to pay those taxes.
They paying taxes per out of state game,
Yeah.
and then in state where they come back. And so when you start breaking down, like they said, 100 million, 200 million, that's really not. They're not getting
They not
$200
getting
million.
$200 million, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not getting that. He may walk out of that when it's all said and done between agent taxes and everything
With the 80, with
with
just the 80, yeah.
with $80 million.
Yeah.
And to add, Texas, which I'm assuming Texas is his residential state,
Yes.
considering he plays for the Cowboys, Texas is not an alimony state. So unless the prenup says she's allotted X amount of dollars for prenup, or not prenup, for spousal support or alimony up until a certain time or until she remarries, that's not that's not a thing. So the average Joe, they divorce, and unless they settle on something, again, Texas is not an alimony state, so you get your child support. That's what you get.
But see, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm just gonna be real with you. You look at something. You know how most women get around that? They go.
I know.
They go file in another state.
You get a hell of amount in child support.
Yeah. Well, they go file the divorce in another state.
Yeah.
So she'll say they split up. She'll go live in like California.
California, yeah.
Right?
For
And
at
say
least 6 months.
6 months, and then file for the divorce in California.
Yeah.
Now
This
he's
is
stuck.
apples and oranges, but look at Gary Owen. So Gary Owen and
that's
his
what I was about
wife,
to say.
they were in different states, and so each state had a different law, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
she
so they were
filed
going
in-
back
she
and
filed in
forth on
California.
who was going to
And he was
be
at a show.
who served first, because one was an alimony state, one was not, and he just happened to get the one up and served her first.
Yeah.
No, what happened was
he avoided getting
what
served.
happened was
He was at a
doing
show.
and the second show, his agent called and said, cancel that show because they're gonna serve you papers in California. So he
Yeah.
canceled that show and
Cali is.
went back to I think he lives in
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he lives in Cleveland.
He lives in Cleveland, and he went back to Cleveland and got
And
served.
stayed in a hotel,
Yeah.
a different name. Smart
Yeah.
Smart guy.
guy.
But back to Dak, he did the right thing by calling it off, because you got to look at it. These marriages don't last when you like twin 50 said. Once you get in that tax bracket, the marriages is real short. They stay with each other 6 months and then it's over with.
Yeah.
So he did the right thing by saying, well, since I'm the one that's bringing all this money in, and you don't want to sign this alimony, sign what we're going to sign, then we can't do it. And plus, they was already having problems. So, I mean, that was the right thing.
That's where I'm getting at. If y'all already been having problems,
Right.
why not try to cancel it? Just say, hey, we're gonna push this wedding 6 months from now. Let's try to fix our problem first. Instead of going and now y'all playing tit for tat at the club.
I know that's right. 'Cause like you said, 50, you gonna have 12 strippers.
No, I didn't say that. I said 15.
Now, because again, in Texas, Texas is a different breed. So if a person who does not have a prenup and they're at fault for the divorce, I mean, in general divorces, you can do like 70-30 or whatever. But if you're at fault, 60-40, 60% of 200 and some $1 million is a lot of money for you to like have a slip up one time.
Bro, that's a
But he deserves
we
that.
on Snap.
I mean,
Yeah.
We on Snap.
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyway, okay, so roll it back to
15
Sissy's
strippers.
little he wants to have a bachelor party in Vegas. That's cool. I'm okay with that because I want to go to Cancun, okay, and go dance on somebody's tables, okay. Anyway,
Thank you for
I'm gonna let y'all
calling.
have it. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you for calling as always. We appreciate you, and you always, look, you don't
Man.
just hang up on us.
Nah, she hangs up. I told her that. She calling to everybody's show, and before they can thank her, she hangs up. I'm
Man.
like, God dang, let them say thank you for calling in with 796 the culture. You know, thank you for listening. She think about two blue. And I told her that last week. I said, dang, they trying to thank you and you just hang up quickly.
Cancun.
But Cancun, all right.
How Eddie Murphy say that dude walking on the beach? Hello, man. Swinging and throw it across his shoulder. Anyway, back to the White House.
Oh, the white.
Hey, I mean, look, they got CPS in their life now.
Well, you know, I followed Amy because she was on Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop.
Well, you and these shows.
I know, man. I don't be watching it, but my girl make me watch it.
Lies. I coach you.
Oh,
Never
turn it
mind.
on. We gonna watch it. But anyway, I follow her, and she's a pretty good girl, man. Like she's
She on that show.
on Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta, I think she was on Atlanta.
Mm.
Yeah, I think she was on Love and Hip Hop.
That's a real show?
Yeah, it's a real show.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all need to watch it. Now, I've been telling y'all.
Is that Housewives of Atlanta?
No, not Housewives. No, I don't watch that. That's a bunch of ex-NBA player wives, and I don't watch that one.
Oh, which one you watch? Which housewife one do you watch?
I don't watch the Housewives. I watch Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
Atlanta. I'll be watching baddies.
So hold on. How many is it? Because you said Atlanta.
He said Atlanta.
So it must be some other ones.
There's some other ones.
So what's the other ones you watch? Go on, just give us a rundown.
There's one in Miami with Trick Daddy and all of them.
Oh, I saw a commercial on that.
They got the Atlanta. Then they had Love and Hip Hop in New York.
Who on that one?
That one had Jim Jones. What's the one that with the boxer? His girlfriend is a boxer now.
The one with Clarissa Shields.
Yeah. What's his name? Papoose. Had Papoose, all of them. I don't be watching it though. I don't be watching it. I just happen to follow on the channel.
You ain't got to lie.
You ain't got to kick it.
You ain't got to deal with this abuse.
All right. Okay. So anyway, on to the next subject.
Man, Ray J coming out the closet saying he is gay.
We already knew.
First of all, can I say this? I'm not saying he is or he not.
I'm telling you, I think it's a publicity stunt.
But I will say this, it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say this. He may be bi because he like that baby all. He like to be at the Diddy parties.
Yeah.
So he might be bi. But Ray J likes shock value.
Mm-hmm.
He likes shock value. And I just leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. The times he come out with this nonsense is the times that he needed to stay relevant.
Yeah, because I mean, if you really think about this real quick, we talk about Ray J. His health scares. He always saying something that shock you, going after the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Like, for him to be relevant, for him to still be able to, he don't really make music. He did a song, with Trey Songz, which is a nice song. But you really think about it. Since One Wish, what did he do?
I know for real. He didn't have no career before that.
He did a little acting on Brandy's show.
Yeah.
He dropped a couple of songs that was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But One Wish took him to
One Wish took him, yeah.
And he couldn't repeat it.
Mm-mm.
So he does a bunch of like TikTok, the reality shows,
show,
different things like that to keep him
he was
relevant.
on Love and Hip Hop.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, you was watching that one. Okay,
Yeah, I was watching that one. I mean, happened to fall on the channel that it was on.
Man, just say you.
All right. I was watching it.
I ain't mad. Go ahead.
I was watching it.
So it is what it is. So I'm gonna tell you this subject I want to talk about. I saw this
Mhm.
and it made me go, wow. So for those who don't know, what is going on with the Breakfast Club and the loss of viewers? And for those who don't know, co-host Charlamagne and Jesse Hilarious, they're upset right now because they're losing viewers like out the wazoo, right? Because before you used to be able to go watch them on YouTube every morning.
Mhm.
Okay, but he signed that $200 million deal with iHeartRadio and streaming on Netflix.
Mhm.
Okay, so now if you want to watch the Breakfast Club, you have to go on Netflix, which that started back in January,
Yeah.
to watch their show. And so because of that, their viewing ratings have gone down because of that. Because a lot of people, some people don't want to pay the Netflix just to watch the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And so it kind of touched me, because we're starting to put stuff on YouTube so people can watch us. And we reported this contract a couple of months ago. Matter of fact, back in January.
Back in January, yeah.
And in my head, I was giving them applause. Like,
Yeah.
man, y'all just signed a $200 million contract. Like, that makes me go, ooh,
Yeah.
maybe who knows, our podcast one day may blow up and we may get a contract. I don't know, maybe not be 200 million, but if it's a couple of million, I'm still like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then you look at this and you go, it's affecting your viewers.
Yeah.
Because
all the viewers that they was getting on YouTube probably equaled that 200 million.
yeah. Well, and this other thing, think about it. Think about this. If part of your contract is, you maintaining viewership,
Yeah.
because Netflix brought you over because they felt like you finna bring a massive amount of viewers, which is going to equate to a massive amount of money because people ordering Netflix so they can watch the show. And I'll be honest with you, the crazy part is, I own Netflix.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, I see it on there.
I don't never click on it.
So
I never click on it because it's old. I'm not hearing it live like I could have when it was on YouTube.
Yeah.
So ever since they added Just Hilarious, once I can't remember the light skinned lady name that used to be the co-host. Ever since they added Just Hilarious, it's just been just been declining over the year.
Yeah.
She's too. I don't know how to say it. She's not. She's too emotional, really. Ever since they had Neon on there, what is his name? Neon, the streamer.
Yeah.
They had a streamer. He's a young kid, and they attacked this kid from the time he walked in.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it just declined. And they might have to find a new co-host.
But that's still not gonna bring back the viewers they lost from YouTube.
But I don't think you can because he's on that contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can get rid of him.
No, but that ain't gonna save the viewers. Though.
I think it will.
No.
So, bro,
if you get somebody want to sit down and listen to or watch, because people gonna tune in just for Charlamagne, because you don't know what he gonna say. But Jess, I think they need to get rid of her and find somebody else.
But she on the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you got to buy her out.
Yeah.
Correct.
So getting rid of her ain't gonna fix the problem. It's the viewers from YouTube that can listen to them live.
Yeah. And so because Netflix and YouTube in competition, it's not like they can move it over to YouTube the previous shows. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think they stuck right now. They stuck. Yeah. Lesson learned for us. Lesson learned for us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna ride with you. You know what I'm saying? But y'all keep listening. We're gonna go pay some bills right quick. And y'all are listening to All in Your Business on 796 The Culture. And we'll be right back. All right, all right. We are back. We are back. Thank you for keeping listening. This is your man Jay Will,
Your boy Twin.
Oh yeah, it's your boy 50 on the ones and twos, baby.
and you are listening to All in Your Business on the Culture. You know what I'm saying? And if we've been telling everybody, of course, you know the Queen is on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the way to California. She's out there going to look at all the Goodwills and thrift stores. She said she finna treat the kids to a wonderful, wonderful spring break. All right. So anyway, we're gonna jump right back into it.
So this next topic, man, this is a serious one. From Miami. So the story is that Miami boys aged 12 to 15, they're going to be charged as adults in brutal sexual assault on the 12-year-old girl. The Miami community is in shock after 3 boys ages 12, 13, and 15 were indicted as adults for the alleged sexual assault of a 12-year-old girl in the Overtown neighborhood. Prosecutors reported the June 2025 incident occurred near the Greenhaven Project Community Garden after the victim left the friend's home. A grand jury returned the indictment on Wednesday, transferring the case from juvenile to adult court due to the severity of the charges. Authorities identified the suspects as Josiah Jones, he's 12, Nelson Nunez is 13, and Xavier Tyson, he's 15, but he was 14 at the time of the incident. Investigators also alleged that Nunez pulled the victim into a gated area of the community garden while Jones and Tyson followed. The assault allegedly ended when the victim's father called her name, prompting the boys to flee. Police reports indicate Nunez allegedly committed sexual battery while Jones and Tyson restrained the girl. Jones reportedly placed rocks in her mouth to silence her cries. A nearby child witness confirmed the victim's account, stating he did not intervene out of fear. Another witness reported the incident to a Miami Police Department officer the following day, according to the local team. Man. Whew. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I know it'd be three dead bodies.
So I I was watching some of the news and the different things, and like one of the young men's dad is on there because he's upset, that his son is being charged as an adult. Feel like that's unjust, unfair, you know. And some of these people are like, how could y'all charge these young people as adults? But I think if you the victim's family,
Yeah.
and you know that these people put rocks in this child's mouth, could have swallowed, suffocated, died. Yeah. She is 12 years old and has been assaulted in that manner.
Yeah.
I don't think they did enough.
Well, I mean, they just indicted them.
They just indicted them.
They just indicted them. So they finna go to trial and go to court. But this is the thing. You look at it this way. It is moved over to the adult. That's why their names are published.
Yeah.
Because normally you can't put minors' names.
No.
Put their age, but you can't put their name.
Yeah.
But moving them over to the adult side, you can put their name because you charge them as adult.
Yeah.
And so this is my take. A lot of kids at 17 commit crimes, do things. Like lately, been doing a lot of really bad things to people because they know I'm going to be charged as a minor, as a juvenile. And when I turn 18, I can get my file sealed and da 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 da.
Yeah.
I think now you start setting precedents. Like if you did something like, stole some candy or, did some stuff that's juvenile-ish, then we charge you as a juvenile. But if you do grown people crimes, okay, and yes, you're 12, you can be charged for grown people crimes.
Yeah.
I think at some point, we blame parents, unsupervised. We blame all this stuff. And you're right. I'm not saying that parents, but you also tie parents' hands. Because if a parent is too strict on the kid, you get on to them, oh, you too hard on your kid.
Yeah.
But you're not. But if that kid don't later, if that kid turns out to be successful and not committing a crime, I don't care what race they are, then it's a success story. But if the parents is too soft on them, people go, oh, you too soft on your kids. That's why they out here committing these crimes. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. And I think if you look back, there's always gonna be kids that's gonna be bad, gonna be kids that's gonna be good. But a lot of times when you listen to a lot of people who, I say this, who are not really breaking the law. I'm not saying you successful is you ain't went to prison. You're doing the best you can out here in the world and not try to commit no crimes. A lot of times when we talk about our childhood, we had some very strict parents.
Yeah.
Some very strict grandparents. Some people that just didn't play with us.
Yeah.
Some people that put that fear in us.
Yeah.
That you was like, oh, I better not do that because if mama find out or daddy find out, they gonna beat the brakes off of me.
Man.
So it made you second guess some things. Or it made you smart enough to go, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna make sure XYZ is in place so I don't get caught.
Get caught. Yeah.
Right? And so, although I feel for these young guys, I don't feel for them.
No.
Like
for one, they took a innocent girl's, what they call her innocence. You know what I mean? Like for one, y'all held this girl down while the oldest boy did what he had to do to her. You know what I mean? And just think if it was your child and you had to find out that these three boys, 12, 13, and 14 at the time, raped your daughter in that manner, put rocks in her mouth and held her down outside. You know what I mean? I just don't know. It wouldn't have been a courtroom big enough to stop what I would have planned on doing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the baddest dude in the world, but they would have had to go out of state or out of the country to have this this court hearing.
I mean, bruh, I just, just reading this story gives me chills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because anybody that's got a daughter,
Yeah.
a niece,
Mm-hmm.
granddaughter, cousin that's a daughter, cousin that's a girl, this just makes you be like, what in the world? Like this girl's walking minding her own business.
Yeah.
And these guys grabbed her, took her in, and they about her age a little older.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all premeditated this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like you. Like, oh, your family got to move.
Yeah, they got to move.
They got to move.
They got to move.
I mean, for their safety.
Mm-hmm.
For their safety. Because, man, and I'm making calls.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny, they in the jail. They're on the adult side now.
Yeah. Because they don't take rapists too kindly in prison. And they're finna go to
they're going to
the jungle. Yeah.
Yeah. They on the adult side.
They're gonna be wearing Kool-Aid as lipstick.
That's if they make it that far.
Yeah.
But they kids also. That's what make you feel like, God dang, man. But at the same time, as a parent of the young girl, you don't care what happened to them.
Mm-mm.
But as a person looking in, you like, dang, these kids is finna go to adult jail. Like they finna be in there in the jungle with real killers and everything under the sun.
Yeah.
So that's where you like, God, these little kids is finna go do this time. But dang, I feel bad for them. But on the other shoe, man, they should get everything thrown at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything.
I mean, like I said, I'm not wishing, in a sense, bad on these young men, but at the same time, question is, you old enough now.
Yeah.
The Bible said you at an age now where you answer for your own sins,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
Yeah.
So you over 12. So I'm just saying, what we doing? And I think, to me, at some point, the justice system has to set some precedents,
Yeah.
because, in my line of work and different things, I hear little kids, and we do youth sports, different
Mm-hmm.
things, and a lot of these kids, they know
They know
the
right from wrong.
laws.
Yeah.
They know the laws. You talk to them, man, you don't need to do that, man. I'm gonna go to juvenile. They gonna put me on probation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or maybe I stayed juvenile for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, when I turn 18, you know, I'm on a clean slate, and they know that.
Yeah.
They know that. So now you start going, okay, you did a grown person crime, and think about it. You 12,
Yeah.
and now you finna go to grown man prison.
Yeah. You're a kid in there.
Yeah, or you're a young girl, you done a grown woman crime.
Mm-hmm.
I think you start setting precedents.
Yeah.
Like, the sad part about this is, what if this starts becoming more common
Yeah.
until it's not? Like, it may become more common until it's not. Till kids start going, ooh,
Oh,
like,
they going to real jail.
you ain't going to real jail. Cause you know what I mean? So, like, cause you talk to some of these little young kids now,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh, I'll shoot you. I'll do this. What? I'll go to JD. And when I turn 18, they'll let me out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I think you got to start.
Oh yeah, you got to start now.
Yes.
Don't wait until later. You got to
Yes.
start now. Knock off some of this crazy nonsense that's going on.
Exactly. So I just feel like what you got to do.
Yeah. Well, since we're here, Jordan Jones, if y'all don't know, he was a football player. He was fatally shot at a bar trying to break it up.
Mm-hmm.
Indoor football player and college standout Jordan Jones tragically lost his life over the weekend in Georgia after he was shot outside of a bar while trying to break up a fight. He was only 28. The Eckworth Police Department said officers was dispatched to Saddle Bar for a shooting around 2:42 a.m. on Saturday. When they arrived, they had found a male victim suffering from a gunshot wound and rendered aid. He later succumbed to his injuries at Kentstone Hospital in Marietta, Georgia. Law enforcement said Jones broke up a fight involving Daniel Von Parsons, who then retrieved a firearm and shot him. Man, that's another sad story.
Yeah.
Just breaking it up, and then you get shot and killed.
Yeah.
And this is where I be now.
Indoors.
Staying, well, not even indoors, but when stuff like that, I just go ahead and leave, because it's always the innocent ones that get either hit by a bullet or you get hurt.
You never hear, oh, the shooter was shooting at the man that he was fighting. It's always, oh, the dude that was breaking up or stepped in to try to resolve the situation. That's the person that get hit. The innocent person. The
Yeah,
innocent bystander.
yeah,
You see it all the time. All the time. Very rarely you hear him, oh, he was fighting with that dude. He shot him and killed him.
but at some point you got to know when to leave too, especially if you done broke it up. And he say, because they just don't walk to their car. I'll be right
I'll
back.
be right back.
That's the sign that, all right, I done broke it up. I'm finna get on the out of here.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna stick around and wait for you to come back and start shooting.
But maybe he didn't say I'll be right back. Maybe he just, somebody said, okay. He may have known he was gonna be right back.
Yeah,
But he may have broke it up, and boy like, all right, man, I'm leaving. And he went to his car, and he's like, all right, he gone. He go ahead and start talking to somebody.
Yeah.
This dude come back, start firing.
yeah,
It's almost like nowadays it's hard to be a good Samaritan,
yeah.
because good Samaritanship may get you shot, killed.
Mm-hmm.
Because he breaking up a fight that and technically it wasn't his fight.
Correct.
And And now,
we all worked security. You know, I did it for a long time.
Yeah.
Twin did it. I know you work security.
yeah,
So I mean, sometimes you just got to be like, all right, you got it. You know what I mean? And go about your business. I don't know. That young man lost his life for no reason. No reason. Because, you
Yeah.
know, nobody can lose a fight nowadays.
Mm-mm.
You know, back in the day, you lose a fight 2 weeks later, y'all fighting again because you got a point to prove. Like, she
yeah.
whooped me 2 weeks ago. I've been practicing now.
Oh, you realize, I'm gonna leave that
I'm
fool
going to leave
alone.
that fool alone because they didn't whoop me twice.
Yeah,
But now, somebody recorded it. And,
World Star messed it up.
yeah, World Star did mess it up. They hit that World Star, and yeah, you done got knocked out. Now you got to prove a point. Everybody got to get it.
or he broke it up and he done picked you up and slammed you.
Yeah, yeah. He done broke it up too aggressively.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He was too aggressive with
You know,
you.
because he wasn't a little dude.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So he probably put that weight on him.
Yeah.
You know, and so that, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing right there. Breaking up a fight and it cost this young man his life.
Yeah.
Excuse me, listeners.
Dang.
Sore throat. You know, so I don't know. But speaking of shooting, Rihanna home was shot at this past weekend. Los Angeles is still reeling from the terrifying shooting at Rihanna's home Sunday. And they have video of the authorities racing to get to the bottom of it. As reported, a 35-year-old woman named Ivana Lista Ortiz has been booked for attempted murder after allegedly firing multiple rounds into Rihanna's home from her car. Rihanna was home at the time, but it's unclear if ASAP Rocky or other children were there with her. Disturbingly, Ortiz seems to have been posting online about Rihanna for some time, although there's no known link between the two. And a Facebook message from her account on February 23rd reads, "At Bad Girl Riri, are you there? Because I was waiting for your age 5-head self to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you talking to me where I'm not at." Ortiz is currently in custody with a bail set at $10 million.
Jeez, she better go ahead and just sit there.
So my question is, okay, she went to this lady's house and shot up her house.
Mm-hmm.
Do they not live in a gated community?
Thank you. And on top of that,
How'd she get in?
one, how she get in, and two, how she know where you live?
That's it. How you know where she live at, and how did you get into that gated community?
There's more to this story.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's more to this story.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it. She knew where she shot. She got close enough to shoot the house,
Yeah.
her car.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you.
Yeah.
If we go to Hollywood right now,
And we try to go in there, we're going to jail.
we're going to jail. Two, we don't know where no stars live. We riding around all Hollywood, right? And if we go down the wrong street, if we go down the, maybe let's say the right street, how far we gonna get?
Yeah.
Because most of them got some type of armed security guards at the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
You got to have some type of knowledge to get past it.
Yeah.
That's why I said more to this story.
It's more to the
Yeah.
story.
To get that close.
Shit, a couple of years, T.I. had trouble getting into his house.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him into his little gated community.
So there's something big about this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she must have worked for her or something.
Yeah.
And still had the badge to get in.
Or
Yeah,
still
she
had the
talked
clearance.
Yeah.
Still had the clearance.
Then she talked about her big head. No.
Called her age too. With your 5 head.
She gotta stop talking about my girl like that.
There
Still got a
you
bunch
go.
of
You got a
girls,
lot of
man.
girls.
Got a lot of
But
the player.
Janet, Beyonce.
Beyonce is a top one though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
go to her concert. Next one she have in Dallas. I'm gonna be
Which
right
one,
there.
Beyonce or Janet Jackson?
Beyonce.
Man, Beyonce finna go on touring for a while.
Well, the next one she have in Fort Worth for Dallas.
Hmm.
There's no 796 the coach are gonna be off in there.
We are
Yeah, on the front row.
front row.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm gonna pass out too.
I'm trying to go to that Janet Jackson concert because I need them to pass me to the little table. The little.
Oh yeah, you getting beat up when you get home now. No,
I'm like, climb on me,
nah, man.
climb on me.
Well, nah, I don't want to have to talk about you every Monday, man.
Hey, and you know what? I'm be like,
He's still weak.
hey, I'm saying you talk about all you want to, cause all that sweat was right there.
But my girl would have been mad if I got pulled on stage and got strapped to a chair.
Nah, he got strapped to that table.
It's a board because she climbed up
she
on.
climbed up on
Oh
him.
yeah, she would have been mad.
Uh-huh.
She would have been mad.
She'd have been mad.
Man.
They be like, did that fool turn into the hook and break all the straps?
Man.
Pop, 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 pop. What? I'm
And he
just
was shaking and going on. Yeah, I would have got left.
Man, she would have left me.
sorry, leave me.
You would have just got left, man.
Go.
I'd have
Hey.
said,
Hey,
you know, on the ride home. Yeah, all right, baby.
hey. I be like, say you might want to stay. I see you walk out. All bets is off.
So they would have been like, boo, she dang near killed me.
Hey, boo.
Get out.
Hey, look. And then don't strap me. Go back. Go stage left. What?
Man,
Stage left?
stage left, I would have been naked. They would have been like, sir, what are you doing? Oh, she told me to go left. I would have been in that room naked, boy. She would have come there like, no, what the? Get the
You would have went to jail.
Security.
You would have went to jail quickly.
You would have been back there naked, boy.
You got no clothes on. Yeah, you went to jail.
We ought to just shake it our head.
They got him in handcuffs, Jay. Oh, man.
Man, speaking of handcuffs, old Coach Moore from Michigan coach. I don't know if y'all know that.
Wrong, man.
He took a plea deal.
He shouldn't have took the plea deal.
Well, somebody go ahead and read it. My throat hurt.
All right, Sharon Moore takes plea deal in home invasion case. Sharon Moore has taken the plea deal and pleaded no contest to the 2 new misdemeanor charges on Friday, March the 6th. Moore was newly charged with 2 new misdemeanor charges, which were malicious use of telecommunication device in the context of a domestic relationship and trespass. He pleaded no contest to those. The former University of Michigan head football coach was previously charged with third-degree home invasion, misdemeanor stalking, and misdemeanor breaking and entering. The negotiated disposition involved dismissal of 3 charges that had been charged that was not mentioned earlier. That is absolutely correct, said Moore attorney Ellen Michaels per WXYZ. All charges against Mr. Moore were not supported by facts and law. The dismissal validates concerns we raised about the investigation from the beginning. He is pleased to put this behind him and move forward. Moore reported had an affair with a staff member and was later fired for allegedly having an inappropriate relationship. After he was let go, he allegedly broke into Shiver's home and took multiple knives from the kitchen. According to his wife, Kelly Moore, told the dispatcher that Moore is suicidal over losing his job today. He was later tracked down at a church parking lot around 5 p.m. today and taken into custody.
So what was said is that all the charges was dismissed. He ain't got nothing to worry about. And so did they say she lied about everything, or did she just say that so she can cover her tracks from?
Yes.
I think,
yeah.
I mean, you got to look at it. He's a head football coach. He's getting millions of dollars.
And he raised their pay too when they started messing around.
Correct. So yeah, she covered her tracks, or tried to cover her tracks.
In the wrong way.
I don't know. I first, I
Now
think the
his career
his
is
career is
ruined.
done. Like,
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
you think he'll land another head coach somewhere?
He won't land a head coaching job for a very, 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 very long time. But
Offensive coordinator, defensive
could he land a small college?
Oh yeah. A small college, yeah.
You know, that's not like so known and not like
or like a D2,
D3,
D3.
D3, D2. He might could land one of those. You know,
Yeah.
he might look up. He at McMurray University, Hardin Simmons University.
Yeah.
You know, he can't go to ACU though. That's Church of Christ.
No, he can't go that one.
Yeah, that one. That's D1. Yeah, there. You know, but you know, he might could get. Now, let me say this: could he land a job like that by next fall? No.
No.
He gotta let all this smoke clear.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope he saved them millions he had made because
Yeah.
he gonna be living on that for at least I say 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But you know,
You never know since they cleared him and it came out as a lie.
that's what I'm saying, and that's
You know,
the thing.
you
That's why I
never
said
know, like,
that may allow him to get back into coaching
yeah.
because a lot of those charges was dropped. They was like
Yeah.
bogus charges. So because of that, somebody might be with, but like not right now. He as the old boy said, he hot.
He hot. Yeah.
I just don't see why these black coaches don't learn. Who was the first one to go down? The Celtics coach.
Yeah.
And we didn't learn from that.
Yeah. But okay, can we say this? When this happened with Moore, there was other coaches getting in trouble about the same thing of other races.
But who got publicized more?
Well, he did.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I mean, that's something that we have to take into account as African American men.
Yeah.
You know, we have to take into account our actions and the repercussions of our actions.
Yeah.
As even though we're in, you know, the 21st, 22nd, whatever century we in, it's 2026. It is still what it is.
Yeah.
You know, like, is it fair? No. It's
Not at all.
Not at all. But do we need to be mindful? Yeah. You know, because there's some pitfalls out there.
It is.
And I say this, and I'm not even talking about it just even at that level. Like working in just normal, regular companies, moving up, just those different things of that nature. You have to be mindful of your surroundings sometimes because everybody don't always have the best intentions for you. You know, and so I think, and I'm not going to, let me say this, even for our black women, you know, our Hispanic friends out there, you know, sometimes I don't want to butcher the letters, but for the other communities, because I don't want to say y'all letters wrong and y'all think I'm being smart ass and I'm not. But you know, I have one of my coworkers. She was telling me about the things her daughter was going through. He's transgender, and how working down in the Florida area.
Yeah.
You know, how she was being treated. You know, moving up.
Yeah.
And then they kind of realized, oh wait, and then started undermining and doing things.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, you know. And so I just feel like in today's times, as much as we feel like times have changed, have they?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think would be a great topic for us to talk about next week.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Times are hard. I mean, you got what you was talking about, transgender is rough on people because it's hard to accept. You know what I mean? It's hard to accept if you was born a guy or a girl and then you want to be called a man. It's hard to accept. Some people it is. Some people don't care. You know, and everybody don't have the same mindset on how things are nowadays.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a great example here at home. When I say at home, I mean like in Abilene. So I was talking to one of my staff, and so AISD has rechanged the policy. So about a year or two ago, if a they went by what you identified by.
Yeah.
So if a young girl was identifying herself as a him
Mhm.
or a different pronoun, they would call them by their preferred pronoun.
Yeah.
Okay. Now AISD has changed. If you are want to go by a different pronoun, does not matter. They're gonna call you by what's on your birth certificate.
Mm.
And they're gonna call you by your name that's
Yeah.
on your birth certificate.
Yeah.
You know? So are we gender friendly now? No. But I think that started with what the president said.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right about that.
You know? So I think like that's why I tell everybody, I've been looking, if you're paying attention, they're pulling stuff out the history book,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so while people used to say all the time, history is destined to repeat itself
Yeah.
if you don't know
If you don't know.
your history,
Yeah.
right? So if you don't pay attention and they're steady pulling out things that happened, really did happen in our history, because they feel like we should not have to deal with that or that's traumatic, then what happens in time is people forget that stuff really did happen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And now it's destined it can happen again.
It can happen again.
Because as our generation start to die out,
Mm-hmm.
right? Nobody's there to tell that story because it's not in the books no more.
Mm-mm.
Correct.
The one thing our parents was able to, they were still able to tell us about things, but it was also in our book,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? We still read about slavery,
Yeah.
because if you think about it, our parents didn't deal with slavery. Some of our grandparents didn't deal with slavery.
Yeah.
Our great grandparents may have dealt with slavery, and they weren't
Mhm.
here.
Mhm.
So, granted, we may have been getting it second, third hand, but then we could still read about it in our books.
Yeah.
Spark that conversation, spark that mind, right? But if you start taking all that out and acting like slavery never happened, is what they're trying to act like it never happened in America.
Yeah.
Now what?
Because how far have we really come since 1964 when segregation ended? How far have we really, has anything really changed since then? And now you see it with the presidency. Like a lot of that stuff is starting to trickle back in, and it just feels like we're taking a step backward.
I was telling somebody this. So I'm originally from a little small town called McGregor, Texas. Right? We were talking about this. I don't know if I talked to y'all about this. So growing up in the 70s and 80s in McGregor, everybody had the east side, like cross the tracks. All the blacks, Hispanics all live on cross the tracks, right? Over a mile or so from elementary, junior high, high school, all those, over a mile, right? And so the crazy part is the yellow buses didn't come out to our side of town and pick us up to take us to school. We talking about in the 80s.
Yeah.
Right? In the 80s. For us to get to school, we had to walk to school, or our parents had to take us to school. So all the blacks and all the minorities across that town all got together, raised money up, and bought us a bus. and a retired truck driver who still had his CDL drove the bus. Now the bus was white, all white. Everybody called it the reverse Oreo because the outside white, everything inside brown or black, right? And so little white kids, and so and the black people in that neighborhood, all the minorities in that neighborhood, raise money for gas, raise money for the maintenance, raise money to pay Mr. Simon a little money for driving that bus. And that man would drive around all through Blacktown, pick up. You had to go to them bus stops, pick you up, and then at the end of school, he'd go to the elementary, pick up kids, go to the junior high, pick up kids, go to the high school, pick up kids. Think about this: drop all these kids off, and then come back and pick up. A lot of times he pick up all the elementary kids.
Yeah.
Take them back. Then drive all the way back. Get all the junior high kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go back. Yeah. And so the funny part is we was all asking like, man, how long did that bus run? Right? Yeah. And so I remember asking my dad, do y'all know how long that bus ran?
How long?
Just guess.
10 years.
So that bus started running like, I think in the late 70s. Late 70s. And from my understanding, that bus ran into the 2000s.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Like the early 2000s, right? Like early, like I think somebody said like until about 2010. And so the funny part is that we were talking about it. They could cheer for us on Friday.
Yeah.
Cheer for us on Friday. But Monday through Friday during school time, y'all wasn't worried about us getting to school.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Like that old parable, they said, man, I had to walk to school there and back. We used to walk to school.
Yeah.
And once you look back at it, that's not long ago.
Not long ago.
And
that's for my time. Kids
now like, oh, that happened 100 years. No, it didn't. It didn't happen 100 years ago. 1964 is when they started segregating schools.
That's when it started. That's when it ended.
That's when it ended, really. Or kind of ended. You can't say it ended. I was watching a deal on TikTok. It was a guy. He was in Mississippi, and he was still a slave. In 89, he was still a slave. I was gonna send y'all the video, but he said he was still a slave. Still lived on a. I'm gonna have to go through my whatchalls and look it up, but he was still considered a slave in Mississippi.
That's crazy. But you gotta think about this. Hindsight, if I still lived in McGregor, that bus ran about like 2000, almost 2010. Mm-hmm. That meant my kids would have been riding that bus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Man.
That's basically saying two generations riding.
2 generations is riding that bus.
Makes you think.
Anyway,
yeah.
As we get ready to close for the night, any parting words?
Keep listening. Keep listening. We're gonna keep hitting y'all with these good topics.
All right.
Stay up to date. Stay up to date what's going on in the news. Stay up to date what's going on in your neighborhood. Just be aware of everything that's going on right now because it's getting serious out there. And pray for the ones that's over there fighting, that's going to war.
Going up too.
Just keep them all in your prayers and make sure that they can just pray that they can make it back to their family safely.
Yes. And that's something we'll talk about probably next time, the war that's going on.
Yeah.
We're not ignoring it. I don't want y'all to go, y'all don't even talk about the war. As we start getting more information and a better understanding, we'll touch on it.
Oh yeah.
We'll touch on it. I'm not saying it's not a hot topic. I just feel like right now we're learning more about it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I tell everybody, don't talk about it, be about it.
That's it.
And that means be about it in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And to the alphas and the AKAs who just had that Southwest region conference in Oklahoma City, I'm sorry I wasn't there. Wish I could have made it. Just wasn't able to make it this year. You know what I'm saying? So, like, till next week. How y'all laughing?
And the way you was recovering from that last one.
Man, they had them too close together. I was like, whoa. You know, way my savings and checking is set up. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I was trying to party like you're young again.
Let me tell you this. Okay, so I didn't party. I think I'm getting older, bro. Yeah. The hospitality room literally run, late. And I was up in there about 10 o'clock, about 10:30, 11. I like, I think we're going to go to the room. And the only time I stayed out, they did a thing where they moved it to this cigar place.
Yeah.
And so we was like up on top of the roof and smoking cigars. And so it was relaxing, So I nodded off a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? Had a little drink, cool air hit me. My boy was laughing. He said, man, wake up. I said, my bad. Hit that cigar a little bit. I smoked one cigar, hit 2 drinks. Time to go. It's probably about 11:30 when I burnt out. Gone.
And Buddy felt like he stayed up
Man.
5 o'clock.
Man, let me tell you, it did. Because I would tell you, I woke up the next morning, we had like 8 o'clock meeting. I was like, I ain't gonna make it. Ain't gonna make it. Anyway, until next week, and we wishing the Queen safe trip there and back.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Safe
trips. Hope y'all find some good thrift stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't bring us back no used underwear. I ain't wearing it. Anyway, until next week. Peace.